Hey guys, my name is Tara Babcock. I'm here for Zoomin.TV Games, and we just got out of the Xbox conference for E3, which was amazing. They really did deliver on games. I actually took a ton of notes, so I'm going to go over my first impressions from the show. Firstly, there's 13 Xbox exclusive titles that they released here, and I think they're going to do more in the future, which is really awesome. They're actually pushing toward having more reason to buy the Xbox over any other next generation console. The next thing I wrote down is that they actually are releasing this cool and sleek new Xbox 360 that's going to be smaller and just overall better for your living room. They're also going to do something pretty cool with Xbox Live for the Gold members. You guys are going to get 2 free games each month, which is going to be pretty cool for you guys. Nice little reward, don't you think? Rise, Son of Rome, looks pretty awesome. I actually like it a lot, and there's a lot of quick time events, which I really love, obviously, because I'm a God of War fan. Killer Instinct, everyone has been waiting for this game to come out again, and the graphics look amazing. First of all, a lot of fighting games often kind of look cel-shaded and a little bit cartoony nowadays, even on the newer generation consoles, but this one has a cool cross between like really realistic feel, but it also has a little bit of cartoony effects to it too, so I really like the way it looks. Sunset Overdrive looks pretty awesome. It's an open world shooter, of course, and I'm really excited to see how that's going to pan out. And of course, Forza Motorsport 5. That is something that we are definitely looking forward to as a launch title for Xbox One, mainly because it just looks so amazing. Like, I'm loving everything, like even the shading, and like you can see the clouds reflecting in the car, just like it absolutely looks like real life. And they actually had the car there too. If you guys didn't see that, that was pretty awesome. Quantum Break looks awesome. I don't have much more to say about that because the trailer was a little bit short, but I am really excited about this one because I like time manipulation and all of that drama that goes on, kind of like Heavy Rain-esque type stuff. Project Spark is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Project Spark because it adds a lot of creativity for someone to make a map creator or any kind of games that they want to in like an open type field with it takes only a couple minutes too. Like, it's really simple and easy to create. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is non-linear and has a vast open world. That's something that Xbox is really trying to do with their new console, is that everything is pretty much open world and everything is going to be amazing. I love open world because it allows you to go and explore and see things you wouldn't necessarily see, and nobody really likes linear stories anymore, do they? Dead Rising 3 looks pretty awesome. I really like the whole open world scene for zombies. I really like the idea of putting a bunch of different things that you find on the ground. For instance, they had a part where you pick up a flashlight and you add it to your gun, and now you have a gun in the dark gun, which is awesome. Of course, we have a new Halo in 2014 coming soon, which is awesome. They also released a bunch of cool stuff. They released something for Microsoft, and they also released a TV series. So Halo is doing pretty awesome on multi-platform situations. It's going to be great. So if you are a Halo fan, there's going to be a lot of that coming your way as well. Titanfall is also another title that is going to be coming out, and it's the thing that they actually ended with. So it was epic enough to be an ender, but the really big, huge, amazing epicness was the beginning with Metal Gear Solid 5, which is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and I'm really excited to see what they get their hands on in Afghanistan, which I think is part of the setting of the new game. Battlefield 4 looks pretty awesome. They did have some sound problems in the beginning, but they did fix it, and you know, it was an 110% type presentation that I really enjoyed. I love that things in the first-person shooter world are getting a little bit more fast-paced. We have things like going into the water, getting back out, being pulled around by people, big explosions. Everything is just really fast-paced and awesome. It's not just like a standing on the ground running and shooting people type of thing anymore. It's really dynamic, and I'm loving the direction that they're going in. And Battlefield has been one of my favorite first-person shooter games as far as graphics go. The biggest thing I am excited about is the Twitch partnership, which means that you do not need a capture card or a computer in order to stream your gameplay from the Xbox One live, which is amazing. This means that there's going to be so many more broadcasters of awesome gameplay, and I'm really excited to see how that really boosts the broadcaster atmosphere here for games. Most games now, or a lot of games at least, are going to be in 60 FPS, which is pretty awesome. I'm loving the new quality upgrades that you get with the new hardware. Next generation is looking pretty sweet, especially with the Xbox One. So remember guys, the big news is that the Xbox One will be launching in November of 2013 and will be around $499 and about the same for euros. So it is a little bit expensive, but they are boasting a lot of new things in terms of graphics, hardware, and a bunch of other stuff, which is awesome.
We look forward to defining the next generation of games together. It all begins this fall, right here on Xbox One.
On a scale from 1 to 10, with nothing really to compare it to, except for past Xbox performances, I would say this is definitely an 8.5. They did pretty well. They did have some problems with their, you know, sound and all of that.
It will happen, I promise.
But they did deliver in games, exclusive games, new features for people, for the Xbox Live members, just a lot of great stuff, and Twitch connectivity. How amazing is that? We can all be broadcasters now, guys. Come on. Halo, Battlefield, oh, just everything. Be excited, get excited. Xbox One is coming for the holiday season.
Thanks very much, and I hope you have a fantastic E3.